So sometimes I'm not as bright as I wish I was. And it was some years after I started the English Cream Tea Company that I remembered I had a relative in the tea business. I mean, why it didn't hit me from the get-go, I can't honestly say. So the relative is this gentleman here, tall man, wearing a bowler hat. That's very old-fashioned sort of Victorian style outfit. And the chap next to him is King George V. And this was my great-grandfather, so my father's grandpa. And his name was Henry Norris. And Henry started as a 15-year-old lad working at the docks of London and rose up through the ranks and became the chief officer of all the port of London. And so every port, so East India, West India, Tilbury, all of them were under his domain. And when it came to the First World War, the king asked Henry to ensure tea kept coming into Britain because we are known as a nation of tea drinkers. I wonder if you've heard that phrase. So in fact, most important, tea and sugar. And Henry ran 1,000 yards of wooden warehousing on the docks of London. He's actually mentioned in the Docklands Museum there, which is very exciting for me and my cousins to go and see. And Henry got given the CBE from the king for keeping tea and sugar coming in. The CBE stands for Commander of the British Empire, and it's very important. But of course, as soon as I remembered Henry, we had to have a Henry Norris tea blended in his honour. It's actually won a Great Taste Award, which is lovely. Now, we might have overdone it. We went to the tea blenders. So if you're not brought up in the tea business, it's not easy just to invent a tea. You go and get expertise and advice. And we went to the tea blenders and we said, look, we want this tea to represent Henry, who smoked a pipe and was Victorian, and he drank black tea, and he drank it all day long, strong black tea. And so we went through the aspects of his life, the wooden warehousing, the water side and so on. Anyway, we ended up blending together 4 black teas, which include Lapsang Souchong. And if you know what that's like, it's smoky. Anyway, the result is exceptionally smoky, off the charts smoky. And bizarrely, it's definitely a like it or hate it one, but it is our bestseller. It's because people know who would like it. For example, if you've got an uncle that smokes a pipe or a cigar or drinks whiskey, this is the tea for him. Anybody that arrives at our tea room, the Secret Sconery, and says, oh, I like a really strong, gutsy, punch you in the face tea, this is the tea for them. On the other hand, if you like something delicate and floral, this is not the tea for you. I gave some to a friend and she said, oh, it smells like drinking a Bible. It's very barbecuey. In fact, a cookery school we know uses it to smoke their salmon. They put these underneath in the smoker and it pervades through. So think bacon and barbecue and whiskey and maybe even how a Bible would taste. And if that's for you, this could be your favourite tea ever. Henry Norris CBE smoky tea. On the other hand, if you like a very delicate Earl Grey, avoid this like the plague. Thank you, Henry. I don't know why I didn't remember you straight off. I'm so sorry. Very proud of you. We all are. You did very well. And he lived to be 102. 102. I wonder if I've got his genes. See you in another 50 years.